today I'm going to show you how to build a cafe racer on a real tight budget. So I'm doing an oil change on the cafe racer I'm building. It's the last step that I have to do to make it complete. I'm going to show you the whole build process and what you have to do to make this on a real low budget. So first of all, this is my cafe racer. It is a MASH, a 125cc. It is not the biggest engine, but it is a starter bike. We made our own little brackets to lift up the rear. You saw me cut up this in front. Now that the oil is drained, I'm going to let it drip out for a minute. I have new oil that I'm going to put in there. We deleted the original air filter and put a different one on it. We put a bicycle steering, well, it's not a wheel, but it's about the steer. Again, very cheap. We made a bracket in the rear to relocate the rear light. We put it underneath the seat, as you can see. So, what do you have to do to build this? You have to buy a bike, cheap, and start pulling everything off you don't need. You put a different steering wheel on there, and you start, well, modifying stuff, as you can see. Now I'm going to fill it with new oil. I'm going to use this Castrol. Why this? Because I'm used to using this type of oil on my BMWs. Well, not this type of oil, but the brand Castrol. It's very good. We need about 850 milliliters for the engine, and it should be, well, ready to drive. So now I'm going to explain you the process of how to build a cheap cafe racer. First off, you have to buy a bike, obviously. You can buy any bike you want if you are willing to put more money into it or less money. The whole what kind of bike you're going to buy is all up to you. Then the second step is what we did. We stripped the bike of anything we thought we didn't need. We stripped the blinkers, the original number plate bracket, the mud guards, pretty much everything we didn't need. The third step is to put a different seat on it. Again, this is all preference. The fourth step is to put different handlebars on it. We used handlebars, well, handlebar steering, I don't really know how to call it, from a bicycle. Yes, we used the steering wheel from a bicycle, which is perfectly possible. It looks kind of cool in my opinion, and the people who helped me build the bike think so too, so I'm pretty happy with the results. Then, number 5. When we did the whole cafe racer, when I first drove it, I found it to be a little too small for me. I'm pretty big, and the bike was a bit too small for me. So what we did was we raised the rear, I think about 4 to 5 centimeters, so it looks a bit bigger and more buff, so that I could fit on better, if you know what I mean. Now, these are just 5 simple steps on how to build a cafe racer. It is not hard, you don't have to have a lot of tools, you just need a few wrenches. If you want to go real custom and fabricate stuff like we did, we built our own little blocks to raise the rear, and we needed a welder for that. Now, if you have any friends with a welder, it takes like 10 minutes to make blocks like these. It is not hard, not at all. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this was not E36 content, but I'll be back soon with E36 content. I have something really cool in the making with a friend, but I'm not going to tell that yet. So before I end this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Golden, yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. They're about to see us shine, 'cause we're golden.